I'm standing here at the Mercedes-Benz dealership where federal prosecutors told me that basically George posed as his neighbor, Stephen Olivier, and then he was hired as an employee here under that name. Olivier also told me that George was just so detailed in all of this that he even had business cards that he handed out with Olivier's name on them.
Just a friend, moved in across the street. He's just a buddy.
When George David George moved into Stephen Olivier's neighborhood back in 2017, they became friends.
A new buddy, but you know, a little odd, but he was cool.
Olivier says he was applying for a passport to go to Europe, and a folder with important documents was in his kitchen when George would visit.
Oh, out there grilling out, he would come in here maybe to get a drink or to wash his hands, and I can just pretty much tell you that's where he got it.
Olivier said George stole his identity and credit card information. He got a job at Mercedes-Benz in Huntsville, leased a $70,000 Mercedes, and much more, all under Olivier's name.
I had a place on the beach, a Mercedes, and I was a doctor down in Florida. MD, no doubt.
When Olivier got back from Europe, he saw charges on his account, including a hotel booked in Decatur.
I just walked in there to her. I said, I got a strange question for you, but I said, have I ever stayed here before? And she kind of looked at me like I was crazy, and she said, do you have the dates? And I said, yeah. I gave her the dates, and she printed off the receipt, and that was my aha moment, figuring out that George David George had really turned into me.
Olivier said law enforcement took it from there. He received all of his money back, and any fraudulent charges on his account were wiped clean.
It's happened to a lot of people. I didn't think it would happen to me, but you know, it is what it is. Life goes on.
Olivier told me that George was in court yesterday, and he was already sentenced to so many years in jail for previous charges. And then Olivier went and testified in court to add on more years to his sentence. Reporting live in Huntsville, Casey Albert and Way 31 News.